Hey you guys, it's Kimberly back with your Twin Flame Family collective reading for the week. And we're going into the beginning of May. Holy moly, I can't believe it. It's this reading will go from Sunday, the 30th of April through next weekend, May 6th. So reading the collective Twin Flames, definitely guided to use the cards this week. And this has been, for the feminine, I feel like feminine is reconnecting back to what makes her feel good right now. And I think she's still like, oh God, I don't know if I can have that much fun, or I don't know if I can do that, or if I don't know if I can just go hang out with a girlfriend or do something nice for myself or indulge, or, it's coming up as the Three Cups in reverse. And I feel very strongly like give yourself permission is what the guides are saying, because this is so important. It's like an important piece of owning your feminine and really remembering how much you love your feminine, because so many of us are like, well, how do we get into our feminine? And I teach a workshop about it, and I go through it in private session with you guys. And if you want to work with me one-on-one and book a private session to work on those things, balancing your inner masculine, feminine, just having a reading, you can do that on the twinflamefamily.com. But getting back to this reading for the collective, I've heard it in private session, and I also know from my own experience in the past several weeks, this has been a big thing that's coming up. Connecting with your joy guides and finding time to connect with other feminine who are empowering for you, who are high vibrational. Like I said, doing the nice things for yourself and remembering what you like to do. Something came up in a session this week about, something as simple as coloring, right? Like getting an adult coloring book and coloring. Whether it be listening to a song. I just downloaded this song yesterday that I absolutely love, and it's just beautiful and empowering, and I keep listening to it because it raises my vibration. So those are the things that we need to be doing right now. And also like having fun. Like they're saying, just have fun and don't worry so much about everything. And it's a great time to reconnect with yourself. So you may think that the having fun, you may equate that to like, I feel like what's coming to mind is like irresponsibility, or, oh no, I should focus, or, oh no, I don't do that typically. But what they're seeing is this having fun is going to be the release that you need, and also the reconnecting back to your feminine that is going to help all the other pieces of your life flow. So it's almost like you have to step away right now from work or dwelling on your twin flame and all those things, because this lightheartedness, this fun, this connecting with other feminine energy, this is going to be very good for you. Anything joyful, anything creative, anything celebratory, that's what the guides are saying. Now, coming up behind the scenes for the feminine and the masculine, the bottom of the deck card is luck, right? So it's being chained to our old stuff. Eight of Swords is keeping ourselves bound up, right? I feel like whether you're maintaining your hermit life or you're just, clinging to the old ways of being, the old wounds, the old beliefs. Like, this is a time to break free. See what this is? This is freedom. This is enjoyment. This is torture. Like, we're torturing ourselves. But remember, you have the keys to set yourself free from that, okay? It's just a matter of just letting it go. It may seem so difficult to shift in that way. And if you say, how do you do it? I would just say, find something simple, like what I mentioned a few moments ago. A song that you like and an activity that you enjoy. You'll shift out of this place, I promise you. And you'll shift into this place. And if it's for 5 minutes, well then in that 5 minutes, remember what it's like to feel that good. To feel like you're celebrating and happy and grateful and rejoicing. And so that's a big message for the feminine that's coming through. So there's Stella. She always chimes into our readings. So for the masculine, I feel like he's still on guard. Okay, so his little men are still guarding his, his heart. And don't forget that as you go into a more lighthearted energy, he is going to feel a little threatened. So whether you're in contact or in communication or not, matters not. He's still going to feel that threat. Like, when you're connecting with yourself, that's a very powerful energy. Like, whether it's just having fun, it doesn't matter. It's aligning with things that line up with you, with activities that you enjoy, your power, your feminine connections, your feminine power, your power of getting in your solar plexus, getting in your center, and grounding through that energy of lightheartedness. So that sounds like an oxymoron, but that's saying that you're still grounded. Your feet are still touching the earth as you're dancing around, okay? And he's going to feel that. So his feet are planted like in one spot, and they're still very guarded. It's still not allowing himself to reach the pleasure zone, reach the who am I, and let me connect to my masculine self. This is like, my guards are still up. I'm protecting myself. He may look away for a while you do that. He may feel threatened. He may really come to, just be even seemingly more closed off. But I have to remind the masculine that don't forget that this is just all self-created, okay? This is like fear. This is like fear I'm going to get hurt. Fear that she's going to run away. Fear that I'm going to lose her. Fear that this is too much for me. Fear of commitment. Fear of getting hurt again. Fear of so many things. But this is an illusion. And this is, okay, the shared energy card is the devil. And this is still being chained to old beliefs and old ways of thinking and being. And for the masculine, he's looking away from the feminine. So as I see it, the feminine is off doing her own thing, focusing on herself. Yay, feminine, go, divine feminine. And he is like looking away on guard. So that's still him being chained to old stuff. And, she's got that too, but she's breaking the barriers, I feel. So what's crowning the twins is the sun. So it's like, there's nothing stopping you from being happy, from manifestation, from enjoying the moment. Like, I don't even think this is about what's to come. Yes, the future is bright, but they're saying, yes, the future is bright when you enjoy the moment. This is all about enjoying the moment. This is about enjoying the moment. This is about freedom. That horse is representing freedom. Freedom from these chains that bind you. These chains to old beliefs, old stuff that's weighing you down, to the low vibrational, behaviors and thoughts and ways of being. The fear, the worry, all that stuff. This is a new kind of freedom that is there for both the twins. You just got to reach up and grab it. But for the masculine, like I said, it's going to be a little bit more time. I feel like the tides are going to turn over the summer for him, but not just yet, And for the feminine, just keep going, feminine. Keep finding your freedom. Keep connecting with yourself, because that's going to help the masculine shift. He's just lagging behind a little. Okay, really feel that with the twins. So underneath this spread, for both twins, the world's coming up, which is like, it's the opportunity. You may have an opportunity to travel. These are doors that are opening. But I very much am getting that this is a product of the setting yourself free from the chains, okay? This is saying that the doors are going to open. A new path is going to illuminate. Lots of opportunities and lots of things are going to start to light up for you to create a new life, a new way of being. This is very much, I think, for the feminine about like her mission taking off and connecting to, I'm getting like more high profile people, opportunities that may come from abroad or may come from a broader scope. like opportunities to write on a more national level, or for your art or your communications to be seen on a bigger scale. Investors, ventures that aren't really close to home, like people coming in that are, you know, from other parts of the country or even abroad. This is very good for the twins, but it's only going to be the product of being in the moment, being in the joy, being connected to ourselves and our own power center, and really breaking free of the chains that hold us back, which is so similar to so many of these readings that we've had. The difficult part is in the surrendering, in the letting go of that old stuff, per se. So when you guys like view the readings that I give for the collective, I love to hear I love when you comment about how it affects you personally, or how this was divine timing or whatnot. I love that. I think it's just a beautiful way for me also to get validation of how widespread the collective themes are, like the theme of the week, or the concept of the week, or the struggle of the week, or the rejoicing moment of the week. It's great. I love that. But if you guys also have questions or are feeling stuck, don't hesitate to ask. I'll comment to an extent on YouTube, but if I feel like you have a very specific question, I'm going to ask you to, you know, if it feels right, to book a session with me, because I can't give spiritual advice and like really specific advice without really reading your energy. And so, you know, doing a private session, whether a reading or soul coaching session, might make more sense at that point. But so for the angel therapy cards, like they're reminding the feminine that she's a very powerful light worker. She is the ultimate light being. It's just that her light has been like, it's almost like the light that she's emitting out right now. Like there's a glow about her. She's beaming her light. She's getting out there, meeting with people and being social, and that's amazing. Or you're about to over the next week. And that's coming from a place of contrast where we've been pulling back that light, right? To do some of this internal healing. And the more you illuminate now, it's like you're lighting up the sky, they're saying. It's like you're lighting up the whole universe with just your little light. It's beaming from your crown chakra out to the universe. I feel it beaming from your heart center too, because the feminine is opening up her heart chakra. So you are a powerful light worker. Don't forget that. And it's saying it is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. I love that. For the masculine, it's coming up as clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed, okay? So I think his stuff that he's picking up right now, it's just insecurities. It's just fear. It's being in the negative and then attracting more of it in his life. So for the masculine, very important to focus on like things that are going right. Focus on the good things. Focus on what you like to do, what direction you want to move in. Okay, rather than guarding right now and being so like they're saying, don't be so rigid. Don't be so rigid. Don't be so like rigid. Like say, I'm open to all opportunities that come my way, rather than like planting your feet in the ground and going, no, I'm not moving, and this is going to go my way just from right where I am, because that's not going to help things flow. This is actually creating a lot of resistance right here. So we want to get in the flow and creating opportunity, travel, movement, that, you know, thinking of the Chariot card of movement, and yeah, very much so. They're still purging that the masculine is doing, and he's tired, and it's going to give way to a release. I feel like I said, mid-June, like July, there's going to be like a release and big transition for the masculine. And this is interesting because it's it's the Four of Swords. And this is really, really like April going into May, the 4, and going into the 5 month. Yeah, he's going to shift too. Definitely. And this is coming up for both the twins. This is, don't forget this, happy life, happy home, the fullness of life, the enjoyment of love and family, and your cups being full, the 10 of Cups, right? Your emotional cups being full, and that life that you want to create. It's there. It's just that you have to believe that you can create it. I'm actually going to post a video a little bit late next week for the collective reading. I'm going on Saturday to see to an Abraham Hicks workshop, which you guys know that I teach a lot of her concepts, and I'll be very excited to bring some of that back into my next video. But it reminds me of that. It reminds me of, like, if you're analyzing the right now, what you want, if you're looking at the lack of and the stuckness and all that, what you want is going to feel really far away. But when you just focus on what's flowing towards you and you're sure about this outcome, the more sure you get about this, the more you're going to receive this. It'll come in little small pieces. It'll start showing up at your door. It will start really manifesting in your life. And then before you know it, this can happen quickly. And this is also representing union for twin flames. Very much so. So, and your twin flame doesn't have to understand it. My twin flame doesn't have a full understanding of what twin flames are. And I know a lot of you have asked me that. And I don't feel like it's my job to sit down and school him. And if he's ready or wants to know, he'll find out on his own, you know, like he'll do the work. So if you're wondering about that, no, they don't have to understand. For you to be confident about it, for you to know. He's not totally ready to see it yet. He's not ready to dig into the learning and the healing all the way. And that's his thing. I can't put it on him. So just keep remembering that the work you do elevates the connection, elevates the relationship, elevates the other person, the other soul. So know that and trust in that, and know that this journey is like 100% about trust. Trusting the way things are unfolding, trusting your intuition, trusting that the universe has got this, like, and everything's in divine order. So I'm going to leave you with that for this week, and I hope that you have a beautiful week. Let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to working with you. Again, you can book a session under the Schedule a Session tab on thetwinflamefamily.com, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.